in Austin, for Austin, and about Austin, the Austin City Sphere.
A hate crime. That's what Austin police are investigating after 4 men attacked Matt Morgan and Emmanuel Winston as they walked away from a popular gay bar downtown early Saturday morning. This incident has outraged the community. City leaders saying this attack was senseless and is spreading fear among people. With me on the phone now is Emmanuel Winston, and thanks for talking with me tonight, Emmanuel.
Thanks for having me.
Well, first of all, can you tell us what happened?
Well, my friend and I, Matt, we were walking from Oil Can Harry's, which is a bar on 4th Street, and we were walking to go get the car from the City Hall parking garage. And I've made that walk all the time by myself, so we thought nothing of it. And so on our way to the walk, and as right outside the parking garage, we were attacked by 4 men. They attacked us from behind, and I believe the first blow was a punch to the back of my head. It left me sort of disoriented. I couldn't really figure out where I was or gain my bearings until afterwards when we were finally able to get them off of us. But at one point there were 2 guys to both of us, and then there was 3 on me, and then we were able to get them off of us. We're both bloodied, had some bruising and lacerations to the face, and at the time we had thought that Matt may have broken his nose, but it was just bleeding a lot.
Well, can you describe them? Did you even get a look at them?
Well, yes. There were 4 guys that I had noticed that were crossing the street on 4th Street. That's when it happened. That's when I first noticed them. I noticed that they were also following us, but I thought that they were just going to the same place we were, and so I didn't realize until they attacked what was going on. And we did have able to visualize or see those guys when they finally got up, when we finally were able to see them face to face. And then when they walked away, or when they were walking away after towards the end of their attack, that's when they were calling us bag-sided, and then they walked away.
Well, so I understand that you guys were wearing T-shirts from your softball league. Do you think that may be one of the reasons they targeted you guys?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that's one of the reasons. Another reason is that we were leaving 4th Street, which is fairly known for the gay bars. We were wearing our jerseys, which are light blue with pink and white letters. We're the Shaded Ladies, and so it was definitely had all the elements for targeting us for the clothes that we were wearing and sort of who we represented.
Well, police have said in a news report that they don't have the resources to patrol in all areas at all times. Do you buy that?
I guess this is my question. I have gone to 6th Street several times, and there's police walking up and down the street a lot, and so I don't want to speak badly about the men and women who serve to protect our city, but I do feel like there needs to be more security, especially in that area, because it's not the first time it's happened. This isn't an isolated incident, and it's actually really interesting to me how many men and women have come up to me and have told me their stories, how they've been affected by violence because of who they were, being gay or lesbian.
Emmanuel, how has this incident changed your life?
More than anything, after the experience, I didn't feel vengeance. I didn't feel it was one thing, was just a sense of sadness. It really saddened me because the fact that there were people out there that had the capacity for hate, based on ignorance and fear, just really shattered my perception of people. More than anything, it's people's love and support that they've shown since the incident that have really helped me emotionally recover from the attack. And I really think that at this point, it's not just about my story, but it's about the entire gay community coming together and standing up for something that's not all right. Hate crime, violence based on hate and ignorance and fear is never okay. And that's definitely one thing that I want to emphasize.
Well, and speaking of the support, I wanted to ask you, what has the support been like from your softball league, and like you said, the other people, strangers probably even coming up to you?
Absolutely. The support has been overwhelming. I've had so many people. First of all, my softball team has been such a rock for me and Matt, and have really helped us. Get through this. And we're such good friends that their support really means a lot to me. We have two people on our team that have helped organize the walk that's happening this Saturday. There's the Austin Walk Against Hate, which is organized by Shady Ladies softball members, and people have been messaging me on Facebook, messaging me on just like coming up to me if they see me in the bar. More than anything, like I don't think people don't realize this, but like the experience coming out to the media and speaking out about what happened to me was also a coming out experience to me. So I essentially had to come out to my family, and that was slightly traumatic in the sense of the anticipation. But like my mom and my dad and my sisters have been so supportive, and I really just equate it to the love that everyone has shown and has shown for the rest of us.
And at this time, as far as you know, the suspects have not been caught. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And do you what would you say to them if you could speak to them right now? What would you say?
I don't know if I can answer that. Like, I honestly don't know what I would say to them. I would like to meet them face to face to really just see who they are and like hear their story. I guess I'd like to see what motivated their actions, and if anything, if they feel any remorse.
Well, a press conference will be held tomorrow, Thursday at noon inside City Hall. Councilmember Laura Morrison is expected to be there. Emmanuel, are you guys going to be there as well?
I don't know. I'm a student at UT, so I have classes. I'm going to try to make it. I just don't know if I'll be able to be there.
And then, as Emmanuel said, on Saturday, a march will start at Oil Can Harry's downtown and then head to City Hall. Hundreds are expected to be in attendance. And Emmanuel, are you surprised about the response? Because I understand literally hundreds of people are going to be there.
Yeah, I'm overwhelmed. There's so much that support and love. So yes, I'm definitely a little surprised by how much the community has come out in full force to support this.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Emmanuel, for talking with us tonight and sharing your story. We appreciate it, and definitely we'll follow up at the press conference and then at the march on Saturday.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. And this is the Austin City Sphere.
You're on AustinCitySphere.com.